Welcome race fans to the Doublemint Cup Series here. We're here to start round number 2 of the chase here at Texas World International Speedway. Functioning as obviously a super speedway here, 42 cars will tackle this monster of a track here and win. 12 chasers remain here to start the second round, and 8 will remain after this one. Green flag in the air, Donald Trump will lead us down here. He qualified on the pole here, really fast time for the RCR mobile. Wesco is a new sponsor on their car. And already, there you see some drivers already tucking to the inside there. Sam Curtis in the 15, showing otherwise Keon Eddington. Looking underneath the 20 for second position here. Already some dicey moves, but Ben Gerhardt has a problem on the start of the race. He is not going to be having a good start to this chase right now. For him, bad break for Ben Gerhardt. This is going to be awful for him in points. And one guy not hesitating as well is Dylan Schwallenberg in the number 88. He barely made the chase for the Hendrick organization here out of round number 1. He literally finished 12th in points, so he was on that borderline after Daytona. He got in that wreck, and there is a wreck right over there. Rancho Cucamonga spins around. There O'Neal Baldwin's involved, Jesse Turner's in it, and much more. The 7 car also involved, 3 chasers. Actually make that 4. I saw Richard Johnson get a piece of that. Already some trouble for earlier contenders here at Texas World here. Caution is out. Donald Trump is your current leader. See, they're all hitting the bumps here in the back straightaway. They're 4 wide, and they all squeeze each other there. Richard Johnson, there's he actually saved it, luckily. Watch the 7 car. He turns Coy Harley around. The sports clips and wheels spins around right in front of the path of Theo Segal and Jesse Turner there. This is another angle right here, and it clearly shows they all squeeze together. Watch the 5 hit the 27 just right there. Nicks the back end of Connor Breton there, and it really sets off the 5 for a spin. Caitlin Doherty almost saved it, but it looks like it didn't quite work. But it looks like she's going to have very slight damage there. Maybe a little bit more cosmetic, but we'll take you to the green flag. And, oh, I forgot to mention this. So this one to Ben Gerhardt. The car literally disintegrated on the start. The car just did not want to go. And that 44 car just really, the engine expired. And they said they had a header problem with the 44 machine. That's a really tough start for their car. I can't believe something bizarre like this happened to Ben Gerhardt, the Daytona winner. There will not be starting off well, like I mentioned. Coming to take the restart here on lap number 6 out of 30. Still a long ways to go, but 38 cars on the lead lap here. Green flag out in the air. Donald Trump got going there with his teammate of Keon Eddington. Eddington, who got eliminated in the first round, like I believe I mentioned, but struggled in that first round. That really screwed his chances of winning a championship already. You can see the consequences here as he gets eliminated in round 1. Someone quadruple 8 in the number 51 Plan B Sales Chevrolet for H. Scott Motorsports, looking for the race lead here, but Sam Curtis has a head of momentum on the number 15. The Toyotas are slowly gaining their strength. They still haven't won their races yet, but they have shown they've still got the speed in them. But as of right now, their results haven't shown. But Sam Curtis looking underneath the inside of the 51 for the race lead. There's another driver that we've seen been consistent lately, has been Tim Smith in number 48 machine. The Lowe's Chevrolet, really strong. The Hendrick organization has done a fantastic job for Tim Smith this season. Ever since he's climbed into that 48 car has been consistent. There is Caitlin Doherty. She received slight damage in that number 7 car, but it looks like that might be affecting her pretty badly right now. Richard Johnson and Jesse Turner also off to rough starts as well, but they're not too far behind Parker Brown and Raymond Fisher. Those are also chasers here, so pay attention to them. Ian Dutta driving a new paint scheme today, the outer wall green scheme for the 32 team today. But focusing back to the front, Sam Curtis still side by side with the 51 for the race lead here. He's going to lead that lap right there, Sam Curtis, to the point here at Texas World. And this is one of his hometown tracks here, so that 15 car has some high expectations in winning this. And look at this miss out of turn number 2. They were 3 wide there, and they still are. But it looks like things are going to settle down here, as Dylan Schwalberg now way up high in the racetrack. He's going to get freight trained by several cars here. This is crucial to the championship so far. Trump on the inside of the 51 here. And there is Logan Brown in the 50. He was close to winning Daytona as well, and just ended up short for that machine. The NASA machine has been on a tear in this chase so far. With an awful regular season, the chase has proven otherwise for Logan Brown so far. With the win at Mexico City, that boosted his hopes of making the chase, and once he did, he's been running very solid for what he's got so far. So the NASA machine, they've progressively gotten better as the series has gone on. Donald Trump now looking for second. Will he clear the 48? Yes, he will. But Tim still looking underneath on the outside there. The 51 now looking the inside there. K-Dude tried to look underneath there, but Mark Cavagnaro was right there. The 20 gets pinched there in 3, but out of 4, it looks like they'll still be side by side. Zach Buchanan has also made his way up into the top 10. The Bass Pro Shops machine has been making a name for himself recently. He won Indy and was really fast in the regular season, but couldn't get that important win. And that was the only legitimate reason he could not make the chase for the Doublemint Cup. There's a Days of Thunder car right here of Noah Kasteling in the 46 underneath Kyle Keep for position here. The City Chevrolet trying to drop the hammer and gain as many positions as they can, and even move up in regular series points, because they haven't been doing so well this season. Battle for the race lead between Donald Trump and Sam Curtis. To the point, will Trump get the race lead here? They're side by side. Down the back. K-Dude looking underneath Tim Smith here. Can't do it either. He still can't do it, but Tim Smith has a rocket of a car right now. The boosters have come on for Tim Smith. His car has come to life, but the 9 car has as well. As it still remains, we still have a lot of cars still in this pack. Dylan Schwalberg, who you saw him get shuffled way up high earlier in the race, is now down to 32nd. That is not what he wants to see. But the pack is still unified mostly. I had a little cough there, but there's JT Bryan, who also got eliminated in round number 1. So really, actually, 2 of the Penske cars got eliminated in the first round of the chase here. Anna Baldwin, in the number 22, there she is. She also got eliminated, so that literally left Ramian Fisher to represent the Penske organization, as well as the 21, because he's technically Penske affiliated, to represent the team. But right now, still, Trump and Sam Curtis have been battling it out for the race lead. We have reached the halfway point of this race. There's K-Dude in 3rd. He didn't make the chase because of points and wins, so that was a tough break for him. Richard Petty Motorsports not off to a great start. Regan Smith got eliminated round 1. So, speaking of Regan Smith, there he is right there in the 43. And he's just trying to get around positions. He's running decently mid-pack, as this whole inside line getting hounded by Chevrolets and Fords. But literally the 15 and the 20 are the highest running Toyotas in the field. No Toyota made the chase in the Doublemint Cup Series, surprisingly. And that shocked a lot of the fans, implying there are here, of the series here, that Toyota failed to make the chase, despite some of them running so well. A bit of contact there between the 9 and the 20 there of Mark having Naro and K-Dude, they rubbed out of 2. And looks like they decided to back off, but Logan Brown now attacks the number 9 with Zach Buchanan and the others following. Right now it's Trump and Sam Curtis. Still been the main 2 drivers that have been fighting for this lead right now. Logan Brown in 3rd. Speaking of Donald Trump, he had some contenders drop out of the presidential race here. They were obviously Ted Cruz and John Kasich, I believe. Correct me there. I'm not much of the politics dude, but with Kasich and Cruz out, that literally left Donald Trump to win by default to be the Republican nominee. So congratulations to Donald Trump here on that little victory there. But he's going for a race win here. So Donald Trump trying to make America great again yet again with Sam Curtis on the inside. Driver's going to be denying that 33. They're going to be the equivalent to political opponents for Donald Trump right now. That 33 car starting from the pole has been wicked fast. They're 4 wide in this pack here. They're squeezing. They decide to back off. Great racing and driver control by these guys so far. But Sam Curtis to the point right now. It's been the 33 and the 15 both battling it out for the win here, but don't count out anybody else in this pack. That high line is actually very solid here, and you can tell how much momentum the leaders can gain. And there you see, that's the outside run right there. K-Dude just demonstrated us how the high side can work here at Texas World. If you can't believe the high side line works at a super speedway, you were just proven wrong. But right now, Donald Trump, still one of the highest running chasers right now, trying to start off this round with a win and not having to worry about missing round 3. There's still 3 wide back here. Mark Sebeka, Kyle Keith, and others here. A lot of non-chasers battling for position here. There's Lily Does NASCAR in the 10 car trying to look underneath Tim Smith for position here. There's Warren Keith on the outside there with the 3M mobile. He's shown some speed right now. But we have reached the closing stages of this race here with 8 laps to go. Donald Trump in the race lead. Logan Brown running in 4th. There's Ennington in 5th. There's another chaser that's been quietly making her way up. Megan Evans has made her way up to the top 10. So with that said and done, this is a great run for her. Raymond Fisher has also peaked his way into the top 15 finally. So the 2 car also showing some speed here in this little long run here. Parker Brown running in 31st. Not a good run for him so far. There's Jesse Turner also in a bit of a setback as well. There's Richard Johnson, Chuck Petty, and Dylan Schwallenberg. Those guys have been back here. They've been stuck back here for quite a while now. Not good for them. Caitlin Doherty and O'Neal Baldwin also off to rough starts here. So a lot of chasers with rough starts in this race so far. Logan Brown now getting attacked by Regan Smith, Will Goss, and Megan Evans here. They're all going to be using different lanes here to pass. Ennington on his outside here. But the battle for second is on between K-Dude and Sam Curtis. Out of 2 they go. K-Dude gets the run off. Donald Trump and the Wesco machine, just very strong. I have no clue what the RCR has done to that 33 car, but he is flying right now. There's K-Dude 124, he's up to second now. Will he battle the 33 for the race lead here? Sam Curtis looks like he's going to deny it. He knows he's got a faster car. Trump slides up the racetrack. Sam Curtis uses the inside line. He's going to clear the 9 for second position. What a car Sam has. There's a couple drivers back here I haven't really talked too much about. I think everybody, Emmanuel Harnett just not having the run he's wanted. We've seen him run in the top 10 a couple of times this season, and things may change today. DJ Curtis on the inside there. Doesn't look like he's got any help whatsoever, but turn 1 can help pay inside moves off. Sam Curtis now looking for the race lead with 4 laps to go here at Texas World. Inside versus outside line. Who's got the run? Who has the advantage to win this race? Who will help who? Logan Brown and Regan Smith down the inside. That 50 car has been up and down the top 10 lately. But Sam Curtis now still looking for the race lead. Who's going to lead that lap? And it's Sam. Sam leads the lap there. 3 wide racing here. Will Goss, they decide to actually back it down, but Logan Brown is fading in this run here. That 50 car now is sitting duck. He's getting past now. Regan Smith now on the inside of Donald Trump. Trump's losing positions here. This cannot be happening for Donald Trump right now. The person that dominated this race so far is getting passed by a lot of non-chasers here. But don't count out here anybody still. 2 laps to go here at Texas World. Regan Smith checks the inside here. Sam Curtis still in the race lead. Will Goss goes 3 wide here for 3rd. K-Dude's gonna follow here. Donald Trump's got the run out. Down into turn number 3. Sam Curtis currently in the race lead for Michael Waltrip Racing. Toyota trying to get their first win in the books here in the Doublemint Cup Series here. The white flag will fly for Sam Curtis here. 1 more lap to go here at Texas World. There's the 43, Regan Smith. He missed the first round. Can he make a move on the 15 here? Oh, he is really closing in on that 15. The 43 a lot faster here. He's going to have to shove the 15 out of the way. Will the 15 slide up? No, he won't. Sam Curtis comes off of turn number 4. Down the front straight they go, but Sam Curtis is going to win here in Texas World. A non-chaser starts off the chase round with a win. Wow, can you believe that? That's going to be a tough start for several chasers here. They're going to have to make their way up in the points if they want to remain in this round. And Sam Curtis wins the race here in a pretty much of a decently boring race here at Texas World. But knowing the nature of the state, this is normal. So here's 1st through 28th, guys. This is hello, guys. This is Rick. Sam won, huh? A conspiracy. But 1st through 28th here. Surprised we had a high amount of cars still in this race here after that 1 wreck. That Sam Curtis has won, but 38 cars remained in the race here. But 35 remained in the pack, basically. What a turn here. Sam Curtis has won his first Doublemint Cup Series race here. And you can hear children screaming as the Texans go wild here. But we'll take you to the full standings of the chase and for regular points.